I hate these padlocks. They are crudely made and the accuracy of their operation is somewhat limited. This one stopped working, the number combination didn't open the padlock anymore. I opened it though, and after that I cut it open with a pair of tin snips so I can show you what's inside and what makes it work. It's got a latch on it here that's spring loaded. You can push it out of the way just like so, and then the deadbolt slides out of the way. The shape of the spring loaded latch engages with the shape of the notch on the deadbolt. So the latch needs to be pushed out of the way when it's being closed, but that's not how it opens. The latch does not retract against the spring when it opens. I'll show you how it opens. The brain in this one, in this operation, is mounted along this pin at the center. There's a black spring, and there are these 3 plates mounted on the pin, spring loaded, and on the end of the same pin you can see this knob, and there's a dial, and there's an alignment mark on the casing. Not important now. Those 3 plates have notches and dimples on them. The outer plate, plate number 1, is always powered. It transmits rotation through those dimples. You can see one of the dimples on the center plate there, under my index finger there. So I'm gonna come up with a dimple on the first plate there. Those 2 dimples meet, and now the first and second plates are rotating together. And if you keep rotating that way, after a while all 3 of them rotate together, because now the dimples there between the second and the third transmit rotation to the outermost, well, innermost, closest to the center, this third plate here. So now they are all rotating. How the padlock opens is, and I'm just going to make the alignment out here in the open where you can see how the notches line up. Say whatever your number that needs to be lined up is in place, so you reverse the rotation, and that drops or stops the rotation on the on those 2 plates. You can see the outermost is always powered. After a while the dimples between the first and second engage again, and that enables you to line up the 2 notches between the center and that brass plate in the middle. And after that you rotate a little more again until you have all 3 notches lined up. Alright, that was the easy part. Now this alignment needs to be made that's only barely visible through that hole there. So I'm gonna try to rotate all 3 of them together, but good luck with that. Usually with my luck. Alright, it's already a mess. Okay, well, 2 of them stay together there, just a little more. I'm gonna inch the third one with them. It's about there. No, just a little more. So I'm gonna rotate them together just a little more, somewhere there. I'm just gonna eyeball it, just like so. Yeah, roughly there. Yes. And now it opens. You see it opened, and how it opens is that this latch assembly pivots out of the way just like so. As it pivots out of the way, there is one little corner on it. I don't know if you can see that little corner on the housing of this latch assembly that swings and takes up the place inside the aligned notches on these 3 plates. Okay, my plates, there you can see that little spur through that little, through this round hole there. And if I don't cast a shadow, I can line up my plates yet again. The other way around, yeah, somewhere there they are lined up. Yes, and this swings out of the way, like so. Okay, so the spring doesn't need to retract from the latch to open, it pivots out of the way just like so. That's how it opens. There, that's how it's closed with the spring. And oops, these plates are pushed out of alignment again, but you've got the idea. That's how it opens. There you have it, when the plates are aligned. Okay, so that's how this thing works. And the length of the dimples, the position of the dimples, if it's not meticulously made and it doesn't meticulously line up with the indicated numbers, with the mark on the casings, then it's not gonna work out reliably. And that's exactly what happened with this one. So now it's a study piece or garbage, whichever way you look at it.